The full-size pickup truck war has been raging for decades, and now that the new 2021 Ford F-150 has just been revealed, there's no end in sight. 2019, the calendar year, arguably does or did belong to the Ram 1500. So let's take a few minutes and talk about the 5 things we love most about the 2020 Ram 1500. Now, the first thing we love about the Ram 1500 is its styling. Admittedly, the 2021 Ford F-150 is a little timid as far as styling evolutions go. Where the GM trucks are concerned, we do not speak of them. This Ram 1500 happens to be the Rebel, which is the most attractive of the entire lot. I mean, you get the grille, you get the skid plate there, you get the wheels and the cladding. It is beautiful. Is there such a, can you describe a truck? A full-size pickup truck is beautiful. But mind you, this does not only apply to the Rebel. Even the basic tradesman is attractive. It's got a good-looking grille, lovely stance. It looks the business, which is so important when you're buying a truck. It's part of who you are. Well, I guess that applies to a lot of cars. But anyway, all right, so number 2, the multi-function tailgate. Now, this one works very simply. If you use the latch as per normal, that's what happens. So very, very typical, very common. Uncommon, the multifunction part. You push down on the latch and there you go. Opens up to part of the bed, which is fantastic because if you have things rolling around, you can leave this part of the bed closed, or the tailgate I mean, and reach in. Now if you use the second handle, that opens up completely, which gives you direct access to the bed. So if you're hauling cinder blocks or something that's really heavy right on the edge, you don't even have to jump in the bed. You can just reach in and grab them. Absolutely love that. Now, number 3, something we absolutely love too. And I mean, FCA has done a lot of efforts there, but yeah, the interior of the Ram 1500 is almost an event. Now this happens to be a Rebel, so it's got a whole bunch of nice stuff in here, but still, the textures, the surfaces, the materials, the attention to detail, the way it all comes together, little pods, the way they are integrated, the details on the seat stitching, the dashboard stitching. It is absolutely beautiful. Now for your gator to stir it up, gauges are a lovely touch. I love the Rebel thing on top there. Nice mix of digital and analog. Again, storage, all kinds of stuff. The materials, the piano black, it is quite attractive. Lots of storage, and then you come up to, boom, the available 12-inch screen. Now, Ford says that they put their screen in a landscape setup, so horizontally, because that's what their customers wanted. Honestly, this works better for me, and I'll explain why. Because there's no distance, right? Everything is at in the same general area or reach from the driver's seats. Nothing is far over here, and nothing is really close over here. And the way it works is wonderful. So you have various screens that show up in the middle. Very intuitive, very easy to work, and extremely attractive. Now, number 4 is what lies beneath the bonnet. Yes, my tester is equipped with the fantastic EcoDiesel 3-liter V6 and its 480 pound-feet of torque. Now, it's not exactly the least expensive option, but if you're going to do any amount of towing, 12,750 pounds if I'm not mistaken, or a lot of city driving, this thing can average about 30 miles per gallon if you're reasonable, which is unbelievable. Now the final part, well, happens to be the drive. So let's take her for a spin. And so, driving the Ram 1500. The thing with the Ram is that it has been criticized in the past for not being robust or capable enough. One of the main reasons for that is that the rear suspension is a multi-link setup. But the advantage to a multi-link setup is drivability, comfort, handling. If you're not hauling 100% of the time, if you're not towing 100% of the time, this setup is brilliant. And even with the magnificently huge knobby tires on my Rebel, ride quality is generally good. It's surprising. Steering electric power assist feels very heavy, very sporty, no feedback whatsoever. So this is not, it's not that it's exciting or not exciting, it's just, it's not a, anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. Brakes feel absolutely fantastic, and I think I mentioned that the EcoDiesel has 480 pound-feet of torque. Overall, the Ram 1500 remains, for these 5 reasons, our favorite full-size, light-duty pickup truck. We very much look forward to driving the 2021 F-150, but in the meantime, this is number 1 as far as we're concerned.